over the hills and fall for mud. She's waiting for love to... Welcome and greetings to the Phenomenal Five. This is Larry. Today there's not really any updates, so I'm just going to go through and talk about me for a bit. Yes, I'm going to be egotistical today. And just in case none of you have noticed, I'm old. I'm 55. Yeah, I know a lot of you will say that's not old, but God, do I feel old. Anyway, oh God, I'm having fun today. It is a very cold day today. Down, Brutus, careful, watch the coffee, watch the coffee. And cloud covered, and so I'm a little concerned about the lighting, but it looks okay. But it's in southern Missouri, and we are, they have predicted snow for this afternoon. So maybe if, hey, down, Brutus. So hopefully I can get some footage of Brutus playing out in the snow, depending on how much we get. He loves the snow. I hate it, by the way. I don't like snow at all. I don't like cold weather, which is probably why I'm wanting to do the RV thing, so I can snowbird in the south during the wintertime. But anyway, I live in a very, very small town. The population is less than 2,000. My family moved here back when I was 4 years old, and I lived here up until I was 18, and I joined the Army. We have a quite famous author who lived here and is buried in our local cemetery. So, for anonymity reasons, I'm not going to mention her name. But she is quite famous, and her books are children's books. So, hey, careful, behave. Yes, you see yourself in the camera, don't you? When I was 18, I went and joined the Army. Kind of got scared of going to college when my brother flunked out. But so I panicked, joined the Army instead. Probably one of the best decisions I ever made, by the way. I have no regrets on that at all. I did my basic training at Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri, which is just up the road a bit. Not very far at all, maybe an hour's drive, if that. Hey, watch my coffee. No, don't you dare drink my coffee. Yes, I love you. You're so sweet. Then I went and took my advanced training down in Texas at Fort Sam Houston in San Antonio. It was known as the Academy of Health Sciences. I was a 91 Romeo, which is a food inspection specialist. Hey, no, don't get up here. You are not a lap dog. Okay, sit. Yeah, mate, you're going to have to get down, I'm sure. Oh, God, you're heavy. Once I finished there, I was, now this is going to be a little crazy, guys, because it's kind of unique, or at least I think so. I was stationed at Fort Meade, Maryland, assigned to Carlisle Barracks, Pennsylvania, with duty at New Cumberland Army Depot. And New Cumberland Army Depot is right across the river from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. It's, well, I could, okay, get down. No, get down. Come on, Brutus, down. Ow, thank you. You are not a lap dog. Sit. Come on, sit. Right outside my window from my room, I could see Reactor 1 from 3 Mile Island. And those of you who know about that, there's one of the Um, worst nuclear accidents in the United States happened there. Um, I mean, I can't call it a disaster because I don't really think any radiation actually was released. Back, get it back, Brutus. You want to sit up here? That's fine. There you go. Um, I think they were able to seal up the reactor before anything major catastrophe happened, but that was so long ago, I do not remember. But after I was there, about a year, I was moved to Fort Indiantown Gap, Pennsylvania, which is just up the river outside of Annville, Pennsylvania, Hershey, Pennsylvania. And all those of you guys who love the Hershey bars, yes, the plant is right in the middle of town. And you drive through town, all you do is smell chocolate. And being a chocolate lover, that was sometimes difficult. But anyway, Fort Indiantown Gap is a reserve training center. By the way, at New Cumberland Army Depot, I worked right out of the commissary, inspecting all the food coming into the base. Into the commissary, I should say. No, back. Go. I'm going to put you away in your room. At Fort Indiantown Gap, I worked out of the warehouse where all the food was stored for the all of the reserve and National Guard units who were coming in for training. That's where they would get their food for their week or 2 weeks, however long they were there. I also was responsible for inspecting every single dairy plant in the central part of the state of Pennsylvania. That's all the way north, all the way south. We had people who did the east and people who did the west, but I had the central. So sometimes there was a lot of driving around going on. And then in, I guess it was November, December of 84. I don't remember the year, but anyway, I got a call from my staff sergeant asking me if I wanted to go to California. There was about 6 foot of snow on the ground that day. So let's just say that was not a hard decision. At that time, I didn't even know where in California. So I probably should have asked first. But anyway, I took what's called a stateside swap. Me and another person swapped duty stations. The only big difference with that and being transferred is I had to pay for my own way cross country. The Army wouldn't pay for it because they weren't moving me. I was moving myself with their permission, basically. I ended up getting what's considered the prime duty site of all of the main 48 states. CONUS is what it's called. Continental U.S. Which is the Presidio in San Francisco. A wonderful duty out there. I worked in both the warehouses and the commissary, also the commissary up at Hamilton Air Force Base, which is a few miles north in Marin County. Best duty. I loved it there. In April of 85, I went snow skiing and water skiing in the same month. And I decided I'm staying. It was like, this is where I am going to live. I found my home. And so when I got out of the Army, I ended up getting my very first apartment, literally 1 block off of base. So it was like, yeah, got my first apartment there. And I lived in San Francisco for, probably 15, 20 years. Until my best friend, who had moved to San Diego, he moved to San Diego to help take care of a family member. And when he got sick, I moved to San Diego to take care of him. I was there 5 years, and he passed. And at the same time, my dad was getting sick. My dad was sick for a while ever since Mom passed, but it was getting worse. And so I decided it was time to come home, back to Missouri. And so packed up everything and moved back here. Bought my first house. Could not afford to buy in California. People know anything about housing prices could understand that. But I was able to afford one here fairly well. Which soon she'll be up on the market and I'll be able to sell her and buy my rig. There's not a whole lot more to add. But if you guys have questions, please ask. I like to say I'm an open book. I'll answer almost anything. The way I look at it is, you have the right to ask me any question you want. I just reserve the right not to answer. So don't feel like it may be too personal, because if I feel it is, I won't answer. And I'll let you know that. Yeah. Oh my God, you're so loving. Yeah, hugs. Now. So anyway, that's probably going to do it today. Remember to hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't. Hit the bell for notifications so that you'll know every time I upload one of these videos. Keep a track on and follow me on my adventures. And please leave a comment. That's something nobody's doing. No, down. You can't get up here. You're too big. Yeah, I know. My coffee cup. Oh, I see it's dirty. Just so you know, best cup in the world. It's made by California Pottery. And I cannot tell you how, it's just like weight, everything is perfect. I have no association with California Pottery one at all. Just giving them a free plug because I love this mug. So you guys all have a great day, and I'll hope to be talking to you more soon and getting on the road. I'm like dreaming about it. So everybody enjoy. You have a wonderful day, and I will catch you all later.